I know everybody a go like. I know everybody a go like. Success don't come overnight. You make them know a substance over hype. Do it for the love, we not do it for the life.
What's good? We're broadcasting live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And I can't wait to share what this exciting new show is all about. Thanks for joining me for this historic first episode. Engage with me. If you're tuning in live, drop a comment and let me know you're here. Keeping It Real is your go-to show for personal and professional development, diving deep into fitness, real estate, public speaking, and networking. This isn't just a show, it's the start of a growing community. Together, we can build a space where like-minded individuals can connect, learn, and grow personally and professionally. What personal or professional goals are you excited to tackle? Comment below and let's kick off this journey together. Hello, I'm Jason Harris, and I'm unofficially the fittest commercial real estate professional south of Boston, but maybe not this far south. Also known as Coach FitPro J, your diet-free fat loss specialist. I'm the coach who talks the talk and walks the walk. I've been there, done that, and now I empower real estate professionals and entrepreneurs to take control of their nutrition and fitness without feeling overwhelmed by keeping it simple, keeping it moving, and keeping it real. Welcome to the weekly live broadcast, Keeping It Real. All right, that's what happens when I create an intro without the help of professionals. I wonder if I can find a videography company to help me out to that end. How'd that get there? Oh, anyway, we'll see how things unfold in the weeks ahead. Thanks for joining me and being part of Keeping It Real's very first historic episode. Thanks for being broadcast. This is being broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, like I said. You know, if you're catching this live, leave a comment and let me know you're here. Don't leave me hanging. Tonight, I'm excited to share with you what this new show is all about. Keeping It Real is the premier live show for personal and professional development through fitness, real estate, public speaking, and networking. This dynamic, interactive social media broadcast dives deep into growth topics ranging from fitness and nutrition to real estate updates, public speaking tips, and how to effectively network. This isn't just a show, it's a community designed to inspire you, keep it real, and have fun along the way. I'd like to know what areas of personal or professional development that you are most excited to improve. Comment below, and yes, that includes all of you tuning in to the replay. Okay, let's talk show structure and what you can expect from the show each week. Let's start with a topic that many can relate to in one way or another. Nutrition and fitness, right? So every month we kick off exploring the core aspects of living a healthier, fitter life through Fitness Success, the 4 Pillars of Achievement series. Each week, I alone or with a guest will break down a specific pillar to help you build a balanced, sustainable fitness routine. All right, so week 1, Pillar 1, Nutrition Habits. Master your nutrition and fuel your body for success. Week 2, Pillar 2, Stress Management. Practical strategies for managing life's inevitable stressors. Week 3, Pillar 3, Physical Activity. Tips to stay active and energized no matter your fitness level. And last but not least, Week 4, Pillar 4, Recovery Measures. Recovery is key. Learn the best ways to rest, recharge, and avoid burnout both in and out of the gym. This week is week 1. So we would be talking about Pillar 1 today, nutrition habits. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not prepared. But I will be next week and the weeks to come. You can help. Which of these 4 pillars, nutrition, stress management, physical activity, or recovery, do you feel you need the most help with right now? Leave a comment below. And remember, that goes for those watching the replay too. Okay, before we go over the rest of the format of the show, I'd like to share a message with you. Easter Seals, Massachusetts, at the Bridge Center in Bridgewater, Massachusetts, need volunteers to help make their 2nd annual Spooktacular Trunk or Treat family-friendly event special. All right. Volunteers are needed. We need volunteers to decorate the vehicle's trunk, bring peanut and nut tree nut free candy. Bring peanut and tree nut free candy. They also need help decorating the campus. It's a beautiful campus, by the way. If you've never checked it out, need to go check it out there. Prepare raffle baskets, donate and or lend items. So they're also looking for items and candy to get donated because they typically have a decent turnout. Well, they did the first year and they're looking to do that this year too. And also for cleanup after the event that ends at 7:30. The event's, by the way, at like you see there on the flyer, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Rain or shine. Rain or shine. All right. And again, that's Easter Seals at the Bridge Center in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. And that address is 470 Pine Street, Bridgewater, Massachusetts, just like you see right there on the flyer. All right. I've always heard of Easter Seals. And I remember seeing the commercials as a kid, but I never understood what it was they do until now. They provide services to ensure that children and adults with disabilities have equal opportunities to live, learn, work, and play. It's awesome if you've never looked up that organization. They do wonderful things. Have you ever heard of Easter Seals? Drop a comment below and let me know if you have. In the meantime, you can go look them up and see all the amazing things they do. All right. Don't forget Easter Seals, Massachusetts at the Bridge Center in Bridgewater, Massachusetts needs volunteers for their 2nd annual Spooktacular Trunk or Treat family-friendly event. All right. Back to show structure. First was nutrition and fitness. Next up is real estate. All right. The real estate roundup segment it keeps you updated on the latest in the real estate world. Whether you're interested in residential or commercial, this segment's got you covered. I'll have guest experts on to report and discuss topics that you want to hear about. And again, what topics in real estate are you most interested in learning more about? Residential, commercial, or something else entirely? Drop a comment below, and don't forget, this applies to everyone watching the replay as well. Let's continue. All right. A little rusty with this here, with these controls. All right, so let's move on. What's in store for you each week? All right, first was nutrition and fitness. Second up was real estate. Next up, public speaking. All right, from stage fright to spotlight is our comprehensive public speaking segment designed to help you master this crucial skill. Whether you're speaking to a large audience or just in front of a small group, these weekly themes will give you the tools you need to shed the stage fright and step confidently into the spotlight. All right, so let's go over some of these here. All right, first up, we have confidence, building self-assurance to speak with authority. Next up, clarity and articulation, communicating your message effectively and clearly. Audience engagement, techniques to keep your listeners captivated, like I'm hopefully doing now. Body language and nonverbal cues, mastering gestures, posture, and facial expressions. Next up, voice control, using tone, pace, and volume to enhance your message. Next, persuasion and influence. Persuasion and influence. winning your audience trust and encouraging action. That's what that's all about. Preparation and organization, what I did a lot for this first show. Structuring your speeches for maximum impact. Very important, very important. Adaptability, adjusting to any speaking environment or audience. That's going to be an interesting one. It's one of my favorite ones here, storytelling. Crafting compelling narratives that connect with your listeners. And last but not least, emotional intelligence. Tuning into emotions for some meaningful communication. That last one right there could be powerful in public speaking. All right, so this segment of the show will also have guest appearances from some of my fellow Toastmasters. And if you don't know what Toastmasters is, let me go ahead and explain that for you. All right, Toastmasters International is a nonprofit educational organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of clubs. To the Spirited Speakers Club out of Middleborough, Massachusetts. We currently meet virtually on the second and fourth Wednesdays of every month. If you ever want to visit a virtual meeting to see what's it all about, comment Spirited and I'll get you the meeting link. Our next meeting will be this Wednesday, October 9th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As I said, if you're interested, comment Spirited and I'll get you the meeting link. Don't be scared. You can just be a fly on the wall. You don't even have to participate in the meeting. We'll acknowledge you, but you don't have to participate. I hope to see you there. I'll be sharing more about Toastmasters in future episodes. Come here. Pause. For a moment, before we discuss the rest of the show, I have another message I want to share. I wouldn't be doing my duties as an ambassador for this awesome organization that I'm a part of if I didn't take the time to mention them. Cranberry Country Chamber of Commerce, serving businesses in Middleborough, Massachusetts, and surrounding communities. Got something to show you here for them. All right. So the flyer here that I'm showing you, Chamber of Commerce. Unlock the secrets to effective business relationships and a giver's gain culture. I could tell you, I've been a part of this organization for about 3 years now, and everybody that's in it is they're just awesome people. It's an awesome community, great place to network with. You can see all the rest of the stuff on the flyer. You can join today and save $25. The information is there, but if you need more information, of course, you can always contact me. Awesome community, awesome group of people. All right. Again, please comment Cranberry below, and I'll get you the info that you need. All right. A little technical difficulties here with these buttons. Bear with me. Bear with me. All right. We'll now move on to the rest of the show format. First, we had nutrition and fitness. Second, real estate. Third, public speaking. And lastly, networking. Networking is an essential skill in both business and in personal and professional development. And we have a segment for that. Let's see if I know where I found it. Let's see. Here we go. Got that there. Bear with me. I'll be better on the next show. Almost there. All right. In the Core 4 of Networking series or segment, we'll break down the key practices for building strong, lasting relationships. Have you ever heard of the Core 4 of Networking? Do you know what they are? No? Here's a short clip that'll get you guys up to speed. What's up? I'm here with Al to give you guys another networking tip. We've given you 3 so far, and today we're going to give you a 4th. But before we do, let's recap. What's the first thing they got to do, Al?
Show up.
You got to be present and accounted for. What's the second thing?
Be yourself.
You be you, your authentic self, because nobody likes fake people. Not a good look. What's number 3?
Pay attention.
You got to do some active listening. You got to know what's going on. You don't want to stare into somebody's eyes and nod your head thinking about what you got to say next. Pay attention. And now that the recap's done, I think the fourth one's the most important. What do you think, Al?
Oh yeah, there's no point in doing all 3 if you don't do the 4th.
That's right. So why is the fourth so important now?
Because the fortune's in the FU.
What do you mean?
Fortune's in the follow-up.
Ah, that's right. Follow up. Don't have a conversation with somebody, take their business card, and then do nothing. Follow up. Speaking of following up, if you guys would like to hear more networking tips from Al and myself, comment more or yes, please underneath this video. And Al, what are we going to do after they make that comment?
Follow up.
Haha, that's right. See you guys later. All right, that was my good friend Al in the video. Al's involved in more than a few networking groups. I expect that you may see Al in future segments. Getting back to the Core 4 of Networking series, each week I'll break down one of the Core 4. And let me pull those up. Of course, technical difficulties. Gotta love live. Gotta love live. All right, let's do it this way since that visual doesn't want to pop up. Week 1 is show up, like you see in the diagram right there. So why simply being present can open doors to success is what we're going to talk about in week 1 during show up. Week 2 is going to be yourself. Authenticity is key to forming genuine connections. Nobody likes fake person, I'll tell you. Week 3, pay attention. The importance of listening and being fully engaged with others. And then week 4, we're going to focus on follow up, how to maintain and grow relationships beyond the first meeting. And that is the core 4 of networking. Which of the core 4 of networking do you think is the most challenging to implement? In addition to breaking down the core 4 of networking, this segment will serve as a platform for local members of the networking organizations I'm a part of, as well as other businesses and professionals I network with. I'll also report on some local networking events that I attend. Again, what's been the biggest networking challenge for you? And how have you overcome it? Or maybe you haven't yet. If you'd like to share your story on the show, I'd love to have you as a guest. Feel free to share your biggest networking challenges and how you've tackled them. Or if you're still working on it, like I said, in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences and ideas. And remember, if you're interested in being a guest on the show to dive deeper into your story, reach out. I'd love to have you. All right, moving on, keeping it moving. This show is going to keep things interactive with weekly audience polls. You'll get a chance each week to voice on parts of the show, like show themes and content topics. More on this in weeks to come. Pause there. One more thing. Expect each episode to end on a lighthearted note with a fitness-themed joke or funny moment, whether in the form of a meme or a short video. Thanks for being here for the very first episode of Keeping It Real. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And this show is all about personal and professional development in the areas of fitness, real estate, public speaking, and networking. Each week, we'll dive into important topics that will help you grow with a mix of fun and practical advice, from nutrition habits to real estate tips, public speaking skills to networking strategies. This show is designed to inspire you, keep it real, and of course, keep it fun. Tonight, we introduce the structure of the show, starting with the 4 pillars of fitness success, which will guide you through building a strong, sustainable fitness routine. I also talked about the upcoming segments on real estate, public speaking, and networking, including the Core 4 of Networking series. Which of the topics we'll be covering on Keeping It Real do you think will help you out the most? Let's talk about it in the comments. Before we wrap things up, pause. I also shared some information about joining the Cranberry Country Chamber of Commerce and a volunteer opportunity with Easter Seals, Massachusetts at the Bridge Center in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Please contact me or rewatch that part of the show for more info. If you arrived a little bit late or after we started or you missed any details, don't worry. You can always check out the replay. Please stand by for the weekly Fitness Funny. That always kills me. Anyway, again, thanks for joining me at the beginning of this journey, and I can't wait to see you next week for more Keeping It Real. Be sure to leave your comments, share your thoughts, and don't hesitate to get involved. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and keep it real. See you next week on Monday, October 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I know everybody a go like. I know everybody a go like. Success don't come overnight. No matter no substance over hype.